Okay. Right, afternoon everyone. Hopefully my mic is working now. Gonna carry on with some more Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. Yeah, and just see how much further... Oh, we haven't gone down into that yet. Okay, so basically what's happened is Nico has gone to do an interview with a guy, and just before the interview gets shot by a mime. And then she gets a phone call saying that her article is no longer being published, and he wanted her to meet him at the cafe. The guy arrived at the cafe, and basically a clown turned up, dropped an accordion and blew the whole place up. And then that's where George comes in.
I realized
and now we're trying to find this clown killer. Luckily Nico wasn't in there.
Clown's red nose.
I don't think there's anything else there. So yeah, and he's obviously run off, and we're now just trying to follow him, find out where he's going, basically.
It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers.
Okay.
I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike.
Right, let's just take a look at what we've got in our bag, shall we? So we've got that.
The nose was hollow. Printed on the inside were the words, La Risée du Monde, Paris.
Okay.
It was a bright red plastic nose. Part of a clown's costume.
Wait.
It was the soggy tissue I'd found in the sewers. It was the scrap of material I'd found in the sewer.
Well, only ways to go back up. Oh, okay. Who's there?
Hold it right there, you sewer rat. I knew you'd come back, and now I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there, immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that. Keep your distance, monsieur.
Okay.
Now,
I'm not sure who this guy is.
What are you looking for?
I was looking for a clown.
Huh, ridiculous. Do you really expect me to believe that?
He planted a bomb in the cafe and blew it up.
What? The cafe? Blown up? Mon Dieu. That is awful. And you say the person responsible was dressed as a clown?
Yes,
that's right.
I am.
He blew up the cafe, escaped into the sewer, changed his clothes, and came up here.
Mon Dieu. Then, the man I chased, do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well,
Could
yes,
possibly be, I reckon.
My mind.
I do actually reckon so.
It does not explain what you are doing down the sewer. For all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh no, I'm just a tourist.
Most tourists are content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't realize my waste pipes were such an attraction.
Okay, right, let's ask him some questions.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
What is there to tell? He was a typical criminal type, just like you.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
Thank you for the like, I hope you're good.
No, she's fine.
Oh, thank God. A poor girl like her isn't safe with a like you roaming the streets.
Can't you understand? I'm not a gangster. I'm an American tourist.
That's what you say.
Okay.
Does the name Plantar mean
Plantard.
anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Who is he?
Hope
man
you have a
was
good
killed in the
stream.
cafe.
That's
I'm gonna
alright.
find the guy
I'm only having a
responsible.
quick little stream this afternoon.
Even if it means
Got a few
following him
hours
down
free.
every sewer in every city
Yeah, I
in
hope
Europe.
you have a good stream.
Bravo! You need some sensible boots. You won't get far in those stupid sneakers.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
I didn't notice. Now are you going to leave? Or do I have to call the police?
Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card?
What is this? Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? Hominoid division?
A homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Then you are not a tourist.
Okay, I'm not. I lied to you. And I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, monsieur. You know, I had a feeling there was something different about you. It is your posture, your poise. Oh, yes. There is no mistaking the bearing of a
This guy's weird.
disciplined man. And I should know. I was in the army, you know. When I was your age, I was fighting for my life in the African desert. How can I help you, Inspector?
Take a
ask him
look
about
at this
these
false
items.
nose.
Aha! That looks like a clown's nose to me.
Precisely. He must have dropped it in his panic.
Unless he wanted you to find it.
Why would he want to do that?
To put you off the scent.
True.
What does this
That's
tissue
true.
mean to you?
Nothing,
He
monsieur.
could have
It's,
wanted to put us off.
disgusting. What on earth possessed you to show it to me? Someone has emptied their nostrils into it.
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
That is the same cloth as the jacket I found. I'd recognize that pattern anywhere.
What jacket?
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
Okay,
He
now
was
he thinks we're
a
an
clean one,
inspector.
monsieur. He grabbed me in an armlock. His face suddenly next to mine. His
Okay,
grip
so he's letting
was
on more
like
than
fire.
what?
But he did not know what he was up against. Oh no. He made a big mistake when he took on one of the desert hyenas.
Yes, I get the picture.
Okay.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
You can't suspect her, surely.
Just answer the question, please.
Yes, I know her. Quite well, you could say. She came to work at the cafe, 6,
Okay,
7
so he
months
does know
ago.
the woman.
I look forward all week to the relief she gives me when she visits.
Really? So you'd miss her if she wasn't there?
Oh, mais oui. Who else would I find to cut my toenails?
Nice.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Why, yes, he was. Clutched in his arms like a baby.
That belonged
Okay.
to his victim.
Oh, what do you think was in it? Drugs? Stolen
Paperwork, I
jewels?
should think.
I don't know. But the killer thought it was worth a man's life.
Nothing is worth that, monsieur.
And lastly,
now,
the
about
jacket.
the jacket you found. Do you have it here?
No, monsieur. One of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. A pity, because otherwise it was a fine piece of quality tailoring. It had the tailor's name inside on the
Ooh.
label.
What was it? Tell me.
Where did you send the jacket?
I gave it to an itinerant Romani seamstress.
Just my luck. Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Not a sou. You know what I think?
Do tell me.
He changed out of the clown suit and cunningly disguised himself as an ordinary person.
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind. What was the name on the label?
It was a foreign name. Todrick, I think.
Podrick.
Did you get
Okay.
the address?
There wasn't one, monsieur. Only a telephone number.
Well, I don't expect you to remember a phone number you've only seen once.
74 98 08 59.
You're kidding. That's his phone number?
Yes, that's it. A little trick with numbers that I learned in the desert. I was taught the technique by a Tuareg shaman.
That's incredible.
Thank you for the like, Chaos. Hope you're good.
Do I get
Honesty, monsieur, is its own reward.
And I'm glad I do not rely on honesty to pay the bills.
I have to be going. Thanks to your help, the citizens of Paris can sleep a little easier tonight.
Vraiment? I was only doing my duty. Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon.
Same here.
So
Okay.
the clown had escaped into the sewer, come up into the courtyard, and then slipped back into the street here. It wasn't much, but it was more than the cops had got.
Alright, just give me 1 second, guys. I just need to do something real quick. Okay. Right, yep, all good. Right. I just had to double check something. Okay. So we don't need anything from there, but let's go back this way and just double check. Because I think we can speak to Mal now.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
What do you want now?
I found this red nose in the sewer.
What were you doing down there?
Fishing for clues. That's where the clown went.
You still insist you saw a clown, monsieur?
Of course. And this
doesn't
novelty
believe us.
nose proves it.
It will take more than a plastic proboscis to convince Inspector Rousseau.
You don't want this as evidence, then?
Certainly not, monsieur.
Do you recognize this dirty tissue?
No, monsieur, I do not.
I found it in the sewer.
Perhaps it would be better if you put it back there.
No way. This could be an important clue.
If you say so, monsieur.
I believe this material came from the clown's clothing.
If you are right, monsieur, then the clown must be an Englishman.
Well, how do you figure that?
Only the English would wear a suit made from material like that.
Don't you like the English?
It is not so much a question of liking,
Okay.
rather
So-
one of taste. They have none.
Did I show you my tools, Sergeant?
Yes, monsieur?
Right, I can't
See you
ask
later,
him
Sarge.
anything else. So, I take it we're gonna go... Call Nico. Morning, hope you're good.
Hello, Nico Coulard.
Hello? It's George.
Ah, oui.
You said to call if I could help.
Have you any news for me?
You bet. I met a witness who
Thank you for the like, hope you're good.
where the killer gets his suits.
No kidding. Hey, I'm impressed.
You are? Well, it wasn't easy.
Look, why don't you come here to my apartment later this afternoon?
Fine. Where do you live?
361 Rue Jarry.
Okay, I'll come over.
Good. What we like to hear.
I was used to working alone, but I had to admit it felt good with George on the case too.
Okay,
But
so we're
there
playing
were
Nico
some
now.
things I was going to have to do alone, and fast. I needed the answers to some questions. Who was the costume killer? And why did he murder Carchon? Why did Carchon ask for me to interview him? How did he know my father? And why was my editor so scared? There was some kind of secret war going on out there.
Yeah, it does sound a
But
bit
who was
dodgy,
on
doesn't
which
it?
side? One thing I did know. I wasn't going to get the answers sitting at my desk.
Okay, let's see what we can do. Have a look at a few things. There.
It was a photograph of my father, the first one I ever took, with the first camera he ever bought me.
Okay, this.
You have no messages.
There we go.
No, I'm not giving up.
Ooh. Jazzy music.
My first teddy. Never had a boyfriend as loyal as him.
Okay, I think we're gonna have to use the telephone, maybe.
There wasn't anyone that I needed to call.
No, I'm not
Okay,
giving
looks like we're leaving the house then. Let's speak to this lady.
Mademoiselle Collard.
Oh, hello there. Don't tell me. I'm going to meet a tall, dark man.
No, I don't think so. Why would you say that?
Oh, just a wild guess.
Anyway, your cousin's female and very pretty.
What?
Your cousin from Marseille. How could you forget her so soon? She was only in your apartment yesterday.
Ah, really?
Such a charming young girl.
Isn't she? And in my apartment, you say?
She let herself in, of course. She's got a key.
Suddenly everything made sense. My apartment had been bugged. That was how Plantard knew all about my article. How did I know? Because
Okay,
the only
so
cousin I have is a sweet little guy called Jean-Marc, who runs a patisserie in Le Touquet. These people were determined, which meant they were also very dangerous.
Someone's been in my
I
flat.
suppose she'd forgotten which apartment was mine.
Oh, Miss Collard, you're a mind reader. That's just what she said.
Oh, I bet it was. Well, I'd better be going. See what my sweet cousin's been getting up to.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Let's just go back indoors.
So, where had my pretty new cousin hidden her little bug, eh? I was going to have to search everywhere.
I reckon it's down here. What's she doing? Been weird. Okay. Is it on the telephone, maybe?
There wasn't anyone that I needed to...
Is it in the teddy bear?
My first teddy. Never had a boyfriend as loyal as him. Undisturbed.
Okay, let's try the picture. See if we can find this. It's either...
It was a photograph of my father. They hadn't placed the bug on the...
That.
You have no messages.
No messages for me. No one had hidden a bug on the machine.
I really do not know where we are going, but I pray to God that we are gonna get there. You said you called, but you never did. But you never did.
The phone was the obvious place to look for a bug, but this handset hadn't been opened for years. Besides, they would have just bugged the line.
But you never did.
Oh, I didn't see this one down there. Okay. Let's try it.
But you never did. There is nothing
Else?
The box was carved by my father. It never had a key. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Cochon's. But that small metal disc underneath it in the chest was a recent addition. The box was on the elephant, but that...
Where? Oh, that.
Oh, chère cousine. You left me a little present. You shouldn't have.
Where's she
You
going?
don't scare me. Espèce de...
I don't know what's going on there. where she went. Reckon. Right, let's try and picklock this, maybe. I'm not sure.
The box was carved by my father.
No? Surely.
The box was one of the few things my father left me. The elephant on the lid was... It was the beautiful elephant.
Okay, right. I don't think I can do anything with that right now. Can I use the phone? Or do I just have to go out, I suppose? Maybe.
There wasn't anyone.
Okay, let's just go. Right, okay, let's head on out. The cafe. Go on. Let's go to the cafe.
Hello, could I ask you some questions?
That depends. Are you a cop?
No, I'm a journalist.
Bit late, aren't you? They already took away the body.
I'm doing a follow-up on this story. Tell me, are you related to the workman I saw digging the hole?
Don't talk to me about flobage.
Flobage.
Okay.
He just won a fortune on the horses and he won't give me a cent.
Well, it's his money.
When he was broke, he was happy to touch me for a loan. Brothers should look after each other.
Ah, it's
he
his
used to
brother.
say.
Okay.
He's changed his tune, now he's brassed up.
You're doing a fine job.
Damn right I am. You should be writing about me, not that idiot that got blown up.
The heroes who pick up the pieces when disaster strikes.
Exactly.
Well, give me your best smile and maybe I'll put your picture in the article.
Oh, right. Just give me a minute to do my hair.
Hello?
Yes.
Do you know this man?
He looks like a nasty piece of work. I had an uncle who was with the fascists, but we never talk about him.
What happened to him?
How should I know? We never talk about him.
Got another message.
Look at this secret message.
Very nice. But it's not secret now, is it? It's just a message.
He wouldn't be interested.
Do you like this carving?
It's the kind of thing you pick up for a couple of euros at Les Puces de Saint-Ouen.
Take a look at this.
I don't like laissez hankies. They scratch my nose.
I can see how that must be a problem for you.
You see this ticket?
Are you trying to bribe me?
No.
I don't blame you, of course. Good-looking fella like me.
Oh.
He wouldn't be interested in a substitution cipher.
Okay, that's better. Let's go.
What do you think of my shell case?
Are you in the scrap business?
Of course not.
Pity. I've got some rubbish just like that I need to get rid of.
Would you recognize this?
That is the key to a safe. A Warren special, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, he knows his safe. Hair grip.
Would you like this hair clip?
What do you take me for? Some kind of a pervert?
Have you ever seen anything like this?
What do you think I am? A plumber?
I need to take some more pictures.
Of course. My pleasure. Just give me a moment.
He's getting his hair ready for a picture.
Hello?
What?
Yes.
What just happened then?
Have the police finished with the crime scene?
What does it look like? I got orders to board up the windows, and that's what I'm doing.
So the body's been removed?
I certainly hope so, or it'll stink to high heaven when they take down these boards.
Shouldn't you check?
Are you kidding? They don't pay me enough to put up boards, let alone check for dead bodies.
I need to take some more pictures.
Of course. Just give...
The police had removed the body, but nothing else looked disturbed.
Okay. Let's have a little look around.
A panel had been blown away, revealing a gap. From this angle, I could see that something had been lodged in the gap behind the pipes.
Oh, okay. Gonna have a look.
Behind the table were
What's
some
that?
damaged pipes.
Voila!
The police and forensic teams had missed a vital piece of evidence.
Ooh.
Some kind of pouch. On the pouch was the cross symbol of Carchon's organization. I was on the right track.
Okay. That. Wait. Nothing else. Is that everything, I think? Yeah.
Hey, what about my photos?
Oh, of course. How could I forget?
Well, I'm waiting. Get your camera out.
Camera. Oh, I forgot. It broke.
Hello. They should never send a woman to do a man's job.
Well, this woman had
Oh,
fooled
I
him easily
see.
enough and found the evidence the police had missed.
I don't think there's anything down there for us because we haven't got a key to get into the sewer. So if we go that way... Knock on this door, maybe?
The door was locked. There was a small door, but nothing.
Okay, hold on.
On the pouch was the cross symbol. Inside the pouch were two items. A strange metallic artifact and a letter in some kind of code. Another coded message using the same cipher system. So, Plantard was involved
Okay.
with Carchon.
Oh, fuck off. One of these, I'll tell you what. I hate these. Okay, now we've got to try. This is going to be well hard. The last one was... Okay. How do I go about this? We'll get a notepad and a pen. Right, so we're gonna actually have to Okay. Let us... Okay, so that's got 2 of the same there. Is there any other words that have got 2 of the same? Yeah. Okay, so let's go for this one. It could be full, or it could be anything, but I reckon they're L. So that's where we're gonna start. That one. Okay. I'm gonna try that as full. Where is it? Can't I see it? Oh, there. No, that's not right. Okay. That's not an F, so it can't be full. Fill? No. Okay. Fill? Fill? I don't know. Mel? Nah. Shut up. Whoa. So if that is that sword, you reckon? I reckon that's we. Right, hold on. Where's this? Not that one. Where's the other one? That one. Okay, let's try E. Where's that? This could be B, maybe? I don't get how to do these. I'll just... That looks like it could be the... Let's try that. Right, where's the N? Have? Try it. And then the N with the weird thing in. Oh, so hard. Okay. I still think this could be saw, maybe. He will something. Oh wait, this could be take. Thank you for the like one, I hope you're good. I reckon that one might be take. Because we still got a K. I reckon that's killed, you know? Right, where's that circle? No, because we've already used K. What if we take K off? Yeah, okay. Then that's got to be D. N. Because then that spells and he will... Is that O? Right, let's try that as an O. Now. Ah, I know what that is. I know what that is. Plantard. Right, hold on. No, because I've already used the T. Right, let's just try that. That's better. Vigilant. Okay, got another word. Where is it? That one. G. R. Okay, so we've got B, C, F, J, M, Q, S, T. No, U, X, Y, and Z. So F, because we haven't used F, have we? Followed, I reckon. Okay. Reckon. Borderer? No? S. I reckon that's an S. M. That's a U. Okay, we're getting somewhere. C. That's got to be B. And what's the last one? Ah, Yamada. Okay.
Plantard.
Yes!
Pierre Kill. Murder must have
Finally!
followed trail from Arno and Yamada. He will come for us now. We must be vigilant. Thierry's girl broke into Pierre's safe. She worries me. Imelda. So much for Imelda's innocence. Plantard was working for her and for Canchon. But why did Plantard want to meet?
So the woman...
Was it a trap or maybe he was in too deep
This is
and
getting...
needed me to tell a story, whatever the story was. One thing was clear. It was a story worth killing for.
Okay. I call him someone.
I didn't need to call anyone.
Okay.
Another coded message using the same cipher system. So, Plantard was in Plantard. Pierre Mert, he will come. Thierry Imelda. So much for Imelda and for Canchon or whatever. I needed to take a closer look at the objects I'd found.
Oh, okay, right.
The artifact had a sword laid across scales. The scales of justice. I wondered if this connected to the room at the quayside. I didn't need... The strange metal artifact I found in Plantard's
There we
pouch.
go,
I
we
pointed
figured it
back to the
out.
quayside.
Ooh, Ildelus day. Right, we're going back in here now. Why are we going back in here? Ah, I've got to do this again. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, this is new. There's another safe, is there?
A door like that always has something important behind it. I had to find a way to unlock it. That wasn't going to...
I reckon it's this. Oh, it's coming up a puzzle, isn't it? Ooh.
Lantard's key fitted the lock, so he must have used this place too.
What have we got?
A photograph had been torn up. If I could just arrange the pieces... Oh my God. It can't be.
My dad.
There was no doubt about it.
Sweet.
It was a picture of my father.
Ooh. Okay. Starting to get a bit
Papa,
more
oh
interesting.
God. After what I'd gone through, I thought I could face anything, but not this. My father, the one person in the whole world who I truly admired, standing with Cachon, while those murderers carried on with their evil work. My father, grinning at the camera. I couldn't believe it. I realized that I desperately needed to get to the bottom of this story, and that I really needed George.
Okay. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Going back to the house. He's already there, isn't he? I know, later that afternoon. Okay. I'll go speak to her.
Oh, hi.
Bonjour, monsieur. Would you like me to foretell your future?
No thanks.
I'm very good. It only takes a minute.
Thanks all the same, but I'm not superstitious. Besides, if it only takes a minute, that's not much of a future to look forward to. Do you recognize this nose?
No, monsieur.
What can you tell me about this tissue?
Nothing.
What can you tell me about this material?
It's a very expensive piece of cloth, monsieur.
Are the flowers for sale?
Oui, monsieur.
Okay. I'll take a bunch of those white ones.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
No?
They are lilies, monsieur. Some people associate them with death.
Yikes. Well, thanks for telling me. What other flowers do you have?
Dahlias?
What do they signify?
Insecurity?
I don't want to give her the wrong idea about me. What about the tall yellow ones?
Those are iris, the flame of passion.
And the little yellow ones?
Sensuality.
Well, they're no use to me. I want to
Okay.
make an impression, not jump down her throat. I've changed my mind. Will you tell my fortune?
You're going on a long journey.
My, oh my. What a surprise. Can you tell me anything I don't already know? How does this fortune-telling routine work?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be selling flowers for a living.
Haven't you ever wondered why you were blessed with the gift?
Well, it's a bit like satellite television, I suppose. Some of us are born with a built-in receiver dish. I just happen to be one of the lucky ones.
Can you really foretell the future?
Only time will tell, monsieur. The strange thing is, I can't seem to see myself in the future. Other people, I have no problem. But when I try to see what might happen to me, nothing.
That must be scary.
Maybe. I figure it's a kind of natural safety mechanism. Either that, or I don't have a future.
Do you know a young woman called Nicole Collard?
Yes, I do. She lives upstairs from me in the apartment block across the street. The door isn't locked, but you'll need to give it a gentle nudge. It sticks, you see. Because of the damp. The landlord said he'd fix it before winter sets in. He's been saying that for 3 years.
Typical landlord.
How long has Mademoiselle Collard lived here?
A few months. She's in for a shock when the cold weather comes. Drafty windows, insufficient heating. It's a struggle to keep warm. The only reason I stay is because the rent is cheap. Your young lady, she deserves better.
I thought Mademoiselle Collard was a successful photographer.
Not as successful as she makes out for all her fine clothes. Oh, I've heard her crying herself to sleep at night.
That's awful.
Now don't you let on that I've told you. She's proud, that one. Too proud, if you ask me.
Have you seen anyone out here watching Mademoiselle Collard's apartment?
Yes, I have.
Ooh.
A strange man. Tall and thin as a broomstick. He kept his face hidden, but I saw his eyes peering from evil little slits.
How was he dressed?
A long brown raincoat with an hat.
Or like Humphrey
So
Bogart?
Plantar.
Yes, but
Must
he
have
didn't
been
have
watching
Bogart's charisma. Besides, this guy looked like he needed a toilet. You never saw Bogart clenching his buttocks like that.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Mademoiselle Collard?
No, monsieur.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur, you will.
Alright, let's go. Let's go see Nico.
Remembering the flower seller's advice, I pushed the door gently just above the lock.
Hi.
Bonjour. I'm glad you could make it, monsieur.
Please, call me George.
Fine. I'm Nicole. Take a seat, George.
Hey.
Eh bien? And what have you been up to?
I've been exploring the sewers underneath the cafe.
I thought I could smell something bad.
The clown used the sewer to escape and to change out of his costume. I guess he was in a hurry. He left his jacket behind.
And?
I got his tailor's phone number.
You had better luck than I did.
Luck, she said. Luck. Hard work, I'd call it. What happened?
My editor told me to drop this story. Can you believe it?
But you're not going to do that.
Oh, no. I'm going to find out what's behind these killings. It just doesn't add up. It almost feels like some sort of conspiracy. The police in 3 different countries have kept very quiet about the murders. The press don't connect them at all. They blame them on political, religious, or militant minority extremists.
Well, that covers just about everyone.
Hey.
I found this false nose in the sewer.
Hey, what's this inside it?
The contents of someone's nose?
Don't be cross, George. It says La Risée du Monde. Masks and costumes. It's a costume shop near the Gare Saint-Lazare.
I'll check it out. Maybe the owner remembers who hired the clown costume.
I found this tissue down the sewer.
That's disgusting, George.
No. I think the stuff on it is grease paint, like actors use, or clowns.
It's still disgusting. Get rid of it.
Okay.
I found a piece of material near the cafe.
When I showed it to the concierge, he recognized it right away.
It's very distinctive, all right. Just wait until you see this. I developed a film I shot at the cafe. Here, George. It's an enlargement I made. Look what that guy's wearing.
Checkered pants. The same material as I found in the sewer.
That's right. This guy shouldn't be difficult to find.
Oh, no?
Take a close look at his right cheek.
A scar in the shape of a horseshoe.
Oh.
A crescent moon.
When did she sneak that picture?
How come you enlarged this photograph of me?
Because I noticed the guy behind you, of course.
Tell me more about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell.
Well, how'd you get into photography?
I guess I owe that to my father. He bought me my first camera. I was 8, and my parents had just split up.
Did you live with your father?
Yes.
My mother went off with her new boyfriend. I didn't mind. Papa was all I needed. 4 years later, he died in a plane crash.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. I don't mind talking about him. He was more like an older brother, really. Always joking and laughing. Papa always wanted me to study art. That's why I went to college.
Did you learn about photography at college?
God, no.
He's going to start getting pissed off in a minute because we're asking her so many questions about herself.
Canvas, paper. Most of my year turned to minimalism. It was cheaper. I used to go poaching in the park for squirrel hair. The only time I wasn't hungry was the term I did printing. I used to eat the potatoes.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Oh, no.
Tell me more about the clown's previous victims.
The first was Arnaud Bellotta, the millionaire pharmaceutical baron. He made his money from amphetamines in the post-war slimming and diet boom. Imagine it, millions of housewives literally speeding their butts off. The only witness in the case was his Filipino au pair. She swears he was lured to his death by a snowman.
What about the clown's second victim?
Yamada, the controversial Japanese politician. He inherited his fortune from his father's electrochemical consortium.
That's how Yamada died.
At the hands, or should I say flippers, of a giant emperor penguin.
A snowman, a penguin, and now a clown.
I had been about to add mime to the list, but stopped myself. I really didn't want to have to explain to George about my father's involvement with Cachon.
You know, I hate to admit it, but this is scary. And I'll tell you this, I will not be accepting any invitations to costume parties.
I don't blame you for being scared.
I wouldn't go. No way would I go if
my
this
only
was my
chance for a big
situation.
break.
Or an early death.
Oh, we'll ask her about it.
This is the tool I use.
Fascinating.
You're not interested, are you?
Oh, of course I am. I think it was very brave of you to go down those sewers.
Yeah? Well, it was kind of scary, but, well, I had a job to do. I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Talk to her once more, maybe.
Oh, hi.
Bonjour, monsieur. How's your girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend.
Maybe not yet, but I see your paths entwined in the future.
I doubt it. Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Oh, what a hunk.
He's a killer.
I can see that. His eyes say it all.
What do you make of this?
Is it something identical?
No, it's for raising manhole covers.
Formidable.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur.
Okay, so what have we got? We got Post the Police, Cafe, and Mons. Let's go here.
Excuse me.
Bonjour, monsieur. Please, come in. Welcome. Leave the mundane world behind. For in these four walls, fantasy is king.
I don't want a costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were a child?
Not that I remember.
Incredible! You'll be telling
God,
me next
I haven't
that you
gone
never
on stream
shared
for
your elder
ages.
sister's lingerie?
That's the first.
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look pretty silly in a brassiere. I just need some information.
Of course. How can I help you?
Does this dirty tissue mean anything to you?
Let me smell that. Bestheimer's number 7 white pancake.
Theatrical grease paint, right?
Oui, monsieur. La crème de la crème of Thespian accoutrement.
Have you sold any of it recently?
Yes, 2 cans.
Okay.
Do you want this red nose back?
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
Do you recognize this man?
Ah oui, he was here this morning. That is the man to whom I sold the grease paint. I remember the scar on his face. He chose 2 costumes.
Bozo the Clown
Bozo
and
the
Seamus
Clown
the Pixie.
and Seamus the Pixie.
A pixie?
Very smart. Green silk with a taffeta lining. He gave me his name as Monsieur Khan.
Okay.
Have you heard of a man named Plantile?
I do not recall anyone of that name.
What does this tool mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
My pleasure. Allow me to shake you by the...
Huh? Well, okay.
Don't do it.
What are you trying to do, kill me?
You did not find it amusing?
I never saw the funny side of electroshock therapy.
Eh bien, it is yours to keep. A gift?
Do I need a license?
No, but I give you a word of warning, monsieur.
That was funny.
What?
Remember to switch it off before you visit the toilet.
Thank you for the like. Hope you're good. Is that all I can look at? Right, okay. Let's head on the police station.
It was the shake and shock buzzer I'd been given by the man in the costume shop.
Okay.
It was Nico's photograph of the man we...
Let's go speak to Moo.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
What do you want now?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur.
It's the guy who bombed the cafe. The clown.
This man looks nothing like a clown.
He's taken off his grease paint and costume.
Then there is nothing to link this man with the killing.
Nothing? Look at those murderous eyes.
He doesn't even want to know.
Hardly likely to get him convicted.
Do you know a man named Khan? He's a shifty-looking guy with a scar on his right cheek.
No, monsieur. Has this man any connection with the...
Yes. I believe Khan was the name he used when he hired the clown costume. Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur. It's Stobart, monsieur. He insists on talking to you again.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well.
Hi, Inspector. Remember me?
But of course, Mr. Stobart. My mind is a well-ordered faculty. A mental classification system that's the envy of the Bibliothèque Nationale. No tricks, mark you, monsieur. Just exercise. Just as our muscles waste through inactivity, so our minds decay. But there is no need. If only people would learn to exercise their wits daily.
Okay, what are we going to ask him?
It worked. He was pompous and patronizing, but he had
Pompous
style.
and patronizing.
If you called about the bombing...
Thank you for the like. Hope you're good.
Investigations have been closed, but I've been taken off the case.
Investigations have been closed.
It is out of my hands.
Don't you want to know what I found out about the killer?
I told you, monsieur, the case is closed. I have washed my
Hey,
hands
hope you're having
of
a
the
good
whole
day.
affair.
Then I'll have to continue my investigations without your help.
No. You must forget the business of the clown completely.
Why?
Go back to
Why
being
does he
an
want me to
ordinary
forget about
tourist,
it?
Stobart.
Did you find out the ID of the guy who was killed in the explosion?
I already knew who he was.
I heard that the bomb victim's name was Plantar.
Your sources are reliable.
He was a big shot at the Treasury, wasn't
Hey.
he? Maybe that's why you've been taken off the case.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I cannot comment.
So long, Inspector. Would you like to shake my hands?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
See you later, Sergeant. It was just some police paperwork, a search warrant.
Okay, let's make a few phone calls.
Hello? Who is this? Hi. My name's George Stobart. You don't know me.
Correct, Mr. Stobart. I don't. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm trying to trace one of your customers. Could I maybe come over and talk to you?
No. No, that's not possible.
Oh, okay. Forget it. Listen, all I want is a name.
What are you talking about? Who are you working for?
I guess you might
Ooh,
say
he's a
I'm
bit
acting in the
sketchy, isn't
interests
he?
of truth and justice.
Ah, thank God. I thought you were the police.
There are innocent lives at stake, Mr. Todrick. Lives that you could save.
Ah, this is
Collecting
Todrick.
about charity, yes?
Okay.
No, I'm not. All I
Todrick
want
is
from
the
you
theme.
is information.
Go on.
Well,
I'm listening.
I don't know what. Oh, I want to be careful as to what I ask.
What do you know about the clown who bombed the Café de la Chandelle Verte?
I don't have no idea what you're talking about.
You're cool, Todrick. But I think you know more than you're saying.
I don't know who you be, but sure I am you don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Quit playing games with me, Todrick.
I tell you.
Do you know a guy called
No, I never heard of him.
Shall I tell you what happened? How he was killed in...
I told you, I never heard of Plantar.
I expect Plantar's a family man, don't you? In their little apartment, Madame Plantar is cooking the sup, listening for the familiar sound of her husband's key in the door. Junior is waiting for his daddy to come home from work. He can't wait to show him the merit marks he earned in school today. Only tonight, Monsieur Plantar won't be coming home.
You forgot the puppy.
Huh?
The faithful puppy dog, waiting for the sound of his master's voice.
The faithful
Maybe they don't
puppy
have a
dog.
dog.
Wait.
What do you think?
I don't know Plantar. I never heard of Plantar. None of this has anything...
Right, last
The man
one.
I'm looking for is called Khan. He bought a suit from you, remember?
Mr. Khan. Yes, I remember him. Yes, I delivered the suit to his hotel. The Hotel Ubu. I don't remember.
Hotel Ubu, okay.
It was upstairs. The second room on the right-hand side of the corridor.
Thanks, Todrick. That's all I wanted to know. Now I've got you, Mr.
Alright, we're going to the Hotel Ubu, I think. So, that's cafe. Actually, let's go back to the cafe quickly. Hey, Blitz, hope you're good. Thank you for the like. Oh, ordered up. Thank you. Talk to this guy, see if he knows anything. I don't think he
Hi
will.
there, remember me? Ah, mais oui, Inspector. Have you found him? Who? The man in the sewer, of course. I'm, sifting through the evidence. Rather you than me, monsieur. So, when you are not due,
I take a lot of showers.
Oh, very good, monsieur. A policeman with a sense of humor.
Oh. Okay, right. We're gonna go to the hotel. And I think I'm gonna save it right there. How far in are we? 513%? That's not right. We're gonna do a backup. I'll just go back in and see that. Apparently we're 513% through the game. But yeah. I'm gonna love you and leave you right there for this afternoon, guys. I feel knackered. I'm gonna go take a nap. I've got a co-stream later on with Sienna on Fortnite. But yeah, make sure you tune into that. Be from 7:30 PM UK time. And apart from that, I hope you all have a good day, and I shall see you all in a bit. Bye.